Alright, let's see if we can cause some sort of trouble here. Looks like we're maybe heading towards Hawaii. Or not Hawaii, why did I say Hawaii? Dum-dum. What I meant to say was Australia. So, I'm gonna see what we can do. Hope it gives me all my stuff back, man. I had like tons of equipment.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
By my pecker. I'm get teabagged.
You have a choice!
Crazy flashback is that?
What was that just now?
No kidding.
Saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the MHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Let's look at this. Oh, in trucks. Okay, let's think here. Look at our map. Oh, so we're not that far.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
You know, do I want to take the bike or not? I may leave the bike this time.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn. Safety first. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock and decide what's next.
Going a lot faster with the bike. Oh, the bike! I don't know if I've seen the last video. It's like underpowered when it comes to these hills. If you stop, I couldn't even get it to go forward again. I had to like back up and angle different and everything before I could get momentum. I just didn't know what would happen if I abandoned it here, if it'd come with the ship or not. Some games are dumb like that. Won't put it back in the locker or something. There ain't no monsters. Here we go. Pass through the gate. Bam. Crazy looking.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the Chiral Network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, the big one at that.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on 3 then.
Let's make our way through the plate gate. Carefully.
I wonder if that lightning can hit us. It's weird. Here they are. It's like a Pink Floyd concert.
A strange place if ever I've seen one.
Guess we haven't done that
There
yet.
should be a terminal this way.
Alright.
Let's keep moving.
Go around if I can. I don't know if that's the stuff the monsters come out of or not. Bring this facility onto the Chiral Network. Yes. New strand established. Awesome. next? Plate gate, Australia to Mexico.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The Chiral Network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order completed. Well done.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Guess we're good on that. Let's see here. Go to the bridge.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Mr. Postman?
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Something out of
Charlie's
Fallout.
Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAC, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for this shit, and this whole operation, at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face, very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
That's a hard one. I like Deadman. I liked Lockney too. Hartman, Hartman. Hartman's authority. I'm gonna go with her. She's cute.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lucknow. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Really? Jerk. I like dead men. Man.
Call me dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
I wonder if it's gonna be Die Hardman.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
So, try Hartman.
Sam, it's Hartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
I figured that. Authority.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAC, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAC, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly.
Spider thing on this
I firmly believe
collar
that the
there.
only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile.
Wonder if he's trustworthy.
APAC has determined that you have highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAC and the Chiral Network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the Chiral Network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved.
Branded.
At that time, APAC should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAC can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your
I
concern.
thought that was like a pin.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Oh, Daryl grunts a lot.
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Yes, we rest. Have a long drawn out nightmare. No, maybe not.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Okay. Eat some crypto bio. Oh, it's creamy color, not pink. Drink some depleted uranium tea here. I wonder how many rags that gave us. Alrighty, let's look here. Kind of like that. Cool. Take us a shower real quick. Actually vibrates the controller like water hitting the bottom of the shower. Chiral crystals. Got quite a few. What was that? Oh, I don't do that. Huh.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the Chiral Network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
So it's pretty much like a tutorial.
It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
I don't say too much longer.
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for Chiral Network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
Okay, good. I was about to give up on him. How do you change the view? Because I think that's actually a trophy. Guess we're gonna go on out. Yeah, there's something about manually changing the background. It might be the one that has like the big LED looking wall screen.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Instead of Mads Mikkelsen, we're getting that for this game.
Another curious vision.
I wonder if they connect somehow.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the Chiral Network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the Chiral Network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralian readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now.
A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
About time. Let's see here. Take on orders. Deliver the chiral decontaminator to the government's base. The first point in Australia that must be connected to the Chiral Network is a shelter inhabited by the government. Survivors who want to rebuild the Australian state. The shelter is currently suffering from chiral contamination. Deliver a chiral decontaminator to help.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside Chiral Network coverage.
Okay. What is that? Huh. People already built some stuff for us. BTs.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Alright, here we go.
We'll take good care of it, Agent.
There it is. Okay. I don't really know what happened.
Your Ultra deck's twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your Ultra deck's movements as you proceed.
I don't know how I can get up there. I'm gonna be able to get up there. There we go. Damn it. Really? I may wish I hadn't brought this bike. Definitely kind of limiting my mobility in a way.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sid.
Okay. I need that. pick that up. Hit the L1 or L2, R2, and I guess that's grab stuff as well. Let's see here. Okay. Let's deliver all this stuff.
Aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. Now that's a sight for sore eyes. Thank you. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a saint. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
There's a lot of them in this area. It's a fairly large map compared to the Mexican one. Cool. Weapon data, the Bola gun. A weapon that fires strands to bind targets, rendering them immobile, effective against BTs and human enemies wearing any type of armor. Headshots on human targets bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Shots are quiet, making it well suited for covert operations. That sounds pretty cool. Firmware updated. Motion scanner adds a motion scanning function to the Odra deck. Isn't that how they pronounce it? Odra deck? Can't remember. New backpack attachments available. Cool. APAC enhancement memory upgrade.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Man, let's see if we can see that. I wonder. My bridge link is so low. I wonder what I need for that.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination, those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plague gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
Do my best. The data you shared.
Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road.
Yep. Chiral contamination was pretty bad, huh?
Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're going to want to steer clear at all costs.
What's the situation in Australia?
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the Chiral Network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy tidefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure.
I'd best push on.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
Yeah, cool.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the Chiral Network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
I think if this was the government, they'd have a bigger one of those with the... Take that, components. Okay, we'll leave that there. Let's open our inventory here. Oh, actually,
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Damn it! Why does he keep doing that?
Yeah, sure thing.
No, that's not what I wanted either, jerk. Okay, let's look here.
Sub-order is now available for you.
I do not have to, but I want to go ahead and do that one first.
Commencing route creation. This cargo has been designated breakable.
So.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Okay, I'm gonna make one more of these. I'm gonna actually, I think, walk it this time. Okay, submergent burst. Don't. Increases the time for which results of Autorex motion scanner are displayed. Detected entities will cease to be displayed if you get too close. I'm going to do that one. Okay. Head out now.
Be counting on you, Sam.
Okay, it's not too far up there. I wonder if changing the color of the suit actually helps in any way. Yeah, I don't know if we could have made it up on the bike very easily.
My name's Sam.
sucks. See, where are they? I know this one not doing right.
Wait, Sam, you've just dropped some of your cargo.
Damn it, really?
Sam, your cargo has suffered catastrophic damage. You can't complete the
That sucks. Maybe third time's a charm. That kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you.
We're counting on you, Sam.
Damn it!
I'm afraid you've dropped some cargo, Sam.
Try to avoid these guys at all costs. What was getting? Damn it, don't fall. Son of a bitch.
Your cargo is damaged beyond repair, Sam.
No fucking
No
shit.
choice but to give up on it.
For some reason it wouldn't aim. Literally, I was hitting the L2 to aim and it's like it wouldn't equip the gun right. Some bullshit.
Come back again soon.
I guess fourth time's a charm. I don't know why it wouldn't shoot. I wonder if I can completely go around this BT area. I'm gonna try some long route and skip all the stuff I'm carrying, because this is just not working for me. You can't get away from them, even on the bike. I've seen what happened before.
I can sense them, Sam. Be on your guard for BTs.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to force me to climb up through this crazy area. I went that circuitous route because I was hoping to avoid them, but it kind of funneled me right in the middle of several of them. Obviously, I can't rely on the weapons. Grenades wouldn't kill them in one because I tried. I can go around this periphery, use ladders if I have to. Okay, let's see here. Trying to remember what to do. Don't do it. Stop moving. Let's see here. My gizmo quit working right. It's all behind us now. So if I make it, everybody will know not to go through the middle of the dang place. Suck to slip and fall here and it get busted. I'd be so mad.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your order, Sam.
Awesome. Wonder if you can get rid of the whole BT zone.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent.
Awesome.
The contents look perfect to me. Hats off to you, mate. I don't know where you find the energy to do all this work, but I'm glad you do.
Whoa, you have to get a lot to get him happy.
Now displaying your current order grade. I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to
Don't know who you're
survive out
talking
here.
to. This is
All of
Daryl.
which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear? Commencing route creation.
Put them definitely on my back. Because I'm probably going to use a lot of that. That's not what I wanted. Wait a minute. I don't know what that is. Okay.
access restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Try to go back the way we came. Because that worked out fairly well. Past. I'm still going the wrong damn way. On the wrong stuff. was my ladder I put down. I didn't even have to go that way. Not going to be very effective.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off. There. This place is like dangerous.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it.
Shouldn't be surprised. You know I'm awesome.
You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Yeah, best thing is just run from them things, looks like. Okay. The Lone Commander. Cupid. New weapon, the Trank Sniper Rifle. A long-range rifle loaded with non-lethal tranquilizing rounds, ideal for neutralizing human targets from a safe distance. Comes with a variable scope that has 2 zoom settings. Hold your breath to stabilize your aim and be warned. Makes a loud noise when firing. Cupid connected. Got a smoke grenade now. A grenade that explodes on impact to produce a lingering cloud of smoke, obscuring enemy vision and causing humans to cough. The smoke can even shield sound from the vision of watchers who, unlike other BTs, have the ability to see. The relatively muted sound of its detonation draws little attention to the sound, making it the perfect tool for covert ops. Something about it can be stored in a grenade pouch. Cool. Firmware updated. APAC enhancement memory upgrade.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Porter grade increased. APAC has developed new enhancements especially for you. Faster scanner recharging.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind.
Wonder if you can
It's a shame
silence
our
it later.
paths couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided. And maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
Your trusty shooter.
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon. So fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you.
See, smoke grenades, huh?
Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself.
What happened to your mates?
It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your Chiral Network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down.
Never. See you.
Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this. Okay, those are gonna be bad guys because that's orange. I'm probably going to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and not activate that yet. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna actually call this a video because that may be long and drawn out, but we've officially made it to Australia, opened up a couple of areas in the Chiral Network, so we're well on our way. And if all you do is watch the end of this, when you're coming to the BT field for this like lone commander, just creep, hide, and run around the periphery because it's hard going straight through. It took me 4 tries. Anyway, follow, like, subscribe, recommend McCrackalackle, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good one.